Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Book number 2, Sarga 33, Roman numerals XXXII, 32, 32. The gift of the treasures. That speech so noble, which conveyed his friendly wish, the chief obeyed, with steps made swift by anxious thought. The wise Suyagya's home he sought. Him in the hall of fire he found, and bent before him to the ground. O friend, to Rama's house return, who now performs a task most stern. He, when his noonday rites were done, went forth with fair Sumitra's son, and came to Rama's bright abode, rich in the love which Lakshmi showed. The son of Raghu with his dame, with joined hands met him as he came, showing to him who scripture knew the worship that is Agni's due. With armlets, bracelets, collars, rings, with costly pearls on golden strings, with many a gem for neck and limb, the son of Raghu honored him. Then Rama, at his wife's request, the wise Suyagya thus addressed: accept a necklace too to deck with golden strings thy spouse's neck. And Sita here, my friend, were glad a girdle to her gift to add, and many a bracelet wrought with care, and many an armlet rich and rare. My wife to thine is fain to give, departing in the wood to live. A bed by skillful workmen made, with gold and various gems inlaid. This too before she goes would she present, O saintly friend, to thee. Thine be my elephant so famed, my uncle's present, Victor named. And let 1,000 coins of gold, great Brahman, with the gift be told. Thus Rama spoke, nor he declined the noble gifts for him designed. On Rama, Lakshman, Sita he invoked all high felicity. In pleasant words then Rama gave his hest to Lakshman prompt and brave. As Brahma speaks to him, for him to hear, who rules the gods' celestial sphere. To the two best of Brahmans run, Agastya bring, and Kaushik's son, and precious gifts upon them rain, like fostering floods upon the grain. All long arm prints of Raghu's line, delight them with 1,000 kind, and many a fair and costly gem, with gold and silver give to them. To him so deep in scripture who to Queen Kaushalya ever true, serves her with the blessings and respect, chief of the Taitiriya sect. To him with women slaves present, a chariot rich with ornament, and costly robes of silk beside, until the sage be satisfied. On Chitrarata true and dear, my tuneful bard and charioteer, gems, robes, and plenteous wealth confer, mine ancient friend and minister. And those and these who go with staff in hand, grammarians trained in numerous band, who their deep study only prize, nor think of other exercise, who toil not, loving dainty fare, whose praises and the good declare. On these be 80 cars bestowed, and each with precious treasures load. 1,000 bulls for them suffice, 200 elephants of price, and let 1,000 kine beside the daintiest of each meal provide. The throng who scared girdles wear, and on Kaushalya wait with care. 1,000 golden coins shall please, son of Sumitra, each of these. Let all dear Lakshman of the train these special gifts of honor gain. My mother will rejoice to know her Brahmans have been cherished so. Then Raghu's son addressed the crowd, who round him stood and wept aloud, when he to all who thronged the court had dealt his wealth for their support. In Lakshman's house and mine remain, and guard them till I come again. To all his people, sad with grief, in loving words thus spoke their chief. Then bade his treasure keeper bring gold, silver, and each precious thing. Then straight the servants went and bore back to their chief the wealth in store. Before the people's eyes it shone, a glorious pile to look upon. The Prince of Men, with Lakshman's aid, parted the treasures there displayed, gave to the poor, the young, the old, and twice born men the gems and gold. A Brahman long in evil case, named Trijat, born of Garg's race, earned every toiling in a wood, with spade and plough his livelihood. The youthful wife, his babes who bore, their indigence felt more and more. Thus to the aged man she spake, hear this my word, my counsel take. Come throw thy spade and plough away, to virtuous Rama go today, and somewhat of his kindness pray. He heard the words she spoke around, his limbs his ragged cloth he wound, and took his journey by the road that led to Rama's fair abode. To the fifth court he made his way, nor met the Brahman check or stay. Brigu and Giras could not be brighter with saintly light than Vi. To Rama's presence on he pressed, and thus the noble chief addressed: O Rama, poor and weak am I, and many children around me cry. Scant living in the woods I earn. On me thine eye of pity turn. And Rama bent on support and jest, the suppliant Brahman thus addressed: O aged man, 1,000 kind, yet undistributed are mine. The cows on thee will I bestow, as far as thou thy staff canst throw. The Brahman heard, in eager haste, he bound his cloth around his waist. Then round his head his staff he whirled, and forth with mightiest effort hurled. Cast from his hand it flew, and sank to earth on Sarju's further bank, where herds of kine in thousands fed, nor to the well-stocked bullock shed, near to the well-stocked bullock shed. And all the cows that wandered o'er the meadow far as Saraju's shore, at Rama's word the herdsman drove to Trijata's cottage in the grove. He drew the Brahman to his breast, and thus with calming words addressed: Now be not angry, sire, I pray. This jest of mine was meant in play. These 1,000 kine, but not alone, they herdsmen too, are all thine own. And wealth beside I give thee, speak, then shall be all thy heart can seek. Thine shall be all thy heart can seek. Thus Rama spake, and Trijat prayed for means his sacrifice to aid. And Rama gave much wealth required to speed his offering as desired. Footnotes. Wow. Absolutely wow. 132.1. The chapel where the sacred fire used in worship is kept. 132.1b. The students and teachers of the Taittiriya portion of the Yajur Veda. 133.1. Two of the divine personages called Prajapatis and Brahmadikas, who were first created by Brahma. Absolutely beautiful. This particular chapter talks about just before Rama, Sita, and Lakshman are taking off to go to the forest. They literally distributed all their wealth, everything they had, amongst their subordinates, their servants, and their friends and ministers and so forth. They gave them all their riches. Imagine what kind of generosity, liberal generosity was that. And the only thing the only thing that Rama and Lakshman took with them to the forest were only their weapons they gathered when they were on a quest earlier in their life. They were on a quest, they killed a bunch of demons, and they were able to gather amazing weapons. So this is the weapons were the only thing that they took to the forest. Anyway, absolutely beautiful chapter. 32. The gift of the treasures. Jai Shri Ramayana ki Jai. Roma Victa ki Jai. Jai Ram. Ciao.